My name is Christina, and welcome to the Whimsy channel. It is my privilege to share with you how to learn to live the Whimsy way. So how do we do that? By using the joyful influence of whimsy to positively affect our everyday lives. First and foremost, a quick rundown of whimsy's rules. You might have heard these before, but it never hurts to go over them again. Rule number 1, it has to be surprising or out of the ordinary. Rule number 2, it has to be safe for yourself and everyone else around you. And rule number 3, it has to be delightful. And every aspect of whimsy must begin and end with thoughtful love. And that's it. Today, I would like to share with you a tool that you can use to help live a more whimsical lifestyle. And that tool is a favorites list. A favorites list is very simple. All it is a list of all your favorite things. It could be seasons, it could be objects or animals, colors, foods. It could be your favorite day of the week. It could be your favorite sport. It could be your favorite place you'd like to go. Anything at all that you can think of that's your favorite, just write it down. Now, when we were kids, we probably got pretty excited when people would ask us what our favorite things were. Somebody might ask us, what's your favorite color? Oh, it's purple. Or they might ask, what is your favorite animal or your favorite food? Oh, my favorite animal is a raccoon. Oh, my favorite food is lasagna. And as a kid, I got really excited about those things, telling people about them, because to me, they were like the best things in the world, and I just wanted to share the best thing in the world with this other person. But as I got older, I found that sometimes I would tell people my favorite thing, and it would be kind of met with this sort of like, oh, you like lasagna, huh? It's pretty heavy in the carbs. Or, oh, raccoons, ugh, gross. Aren't they like garbage animals? And like, that was so disappointing to me. I think I just started to get run down. I think as kids, that happens a lot. The things that were our favorite things, all of a sudden, somebody else said they weren't cool. They weren't good enough. So we just decided that either we weren't going to tell people what our true favorite things were, or worse, we might stuff our favorite things down as far as we could push them and choose to tell people and learn to love things that the world says were cool, or the preferred thing, or the thing that, the majority likes. And that's just how I ended up growing up. So with that in mind, as you are making your favorites list, don't worry about what anybody else thinks. Sit down and think about the things that really truly bring you joy. Pretend that nobody else in the world has any opinion about this. Just write down your favorite things, and you will get a fantastic favorites list. Now, as this pertains to whimsy, there's 3 reasons I want you to write your favorite things down. Number 1, when you read it back over in the future, day to day, whatever you want to do, it will bring you joy. Because sometimes when we're stressed, when the world gets us down, I think we can forget about the things that we love. That doesn't mean we forget we like those things. It just means that I forget that I like foxes. I forget that I like cooking. I forget that winter is my favorite season. And so when I remember those things, I'm like, oh yeah, there's lots of things in the world that are good, and lots of things that make me happy. So number 2, it's also a wonderful practice to show you what an incredible and unique person that you are. You are special and beautiful, and that should be celebrated. So I think the list helps do that. And number 3, it will actually, as you make your list, it will give you ideas for when you start to create your own whimsical experiences or creations. You can write down your list and make sure that you are constantly on the lookout for hot air balloons or pinwheels or frogs. Or if you're going out to discover Whimsy, you can specifically pick a festival that celebrates one of the things on your list. So say you love mushrooms. You could actually specifically go out and find a festival that celebrates mushrooms. So use your list for whimsical ideas. Better yet, you could actually sit down with your friends and family members and write down their favorite things too, which would give you ideas about gifts for the future, about things you might share with them if you come across them. And it's just good to write it down because, again, we get so busy and things get so crazy, it's easy to forget. Lists are wonderful. I love lists. And a favorites list is top of my favorite things. I should put that on the list. And that's it. I hope you have an amazing time making your favorites list. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this video, feel free to like or subscribe. And I look forward to seeing you again soon. Have a wonderfully whimsical day.